Hello guys, how are you doing? Yes, the lighting is very bad, I know, but the camera is on and I want to restart the whole daily update, the daily scoreboard as we used to call it on YouTube. It will just be like a brief walkthrough of the stuff that we're looking at, which is gold and silver, oil, the dollar, uranium, platinum, palladium, gas, XLE, all that good stuff. Just a quick summary of today. Sometimes we'll only look at the chart for like 10 seconds. If something major has happened on one of the charts, we will dive more into it. If we have some big breakouts or some important candlesticks, we will definitely see what we can interpret from that. Also, some charts has a lot of lines on it. Sometimes some charts do not. It depends on the chart really and how important I think it is. As always, guys, thumbs up, all that good stuff. You know, my Twitter handle is uselink INV. Same thing goes for YouTube and also Substack, where I do the detailed videos of this commodity bull market, which I really think that we're in here for the next 5 to 10 years, really. This bull market is still has legs to it. It's very early. And yeah, let's see where we are. So again, silver down 0.3%, nothing major on the candlesticks. We have broken the blue bull flag into the purple uptrend here. It's kind of like a rail, so we are still within, but again, nothing major, nothing important has happened. I want to remove that because it doesn't make a lot of sense here. Today, we actually, at some point in time, if the market were to close, we had a all-time daily close. We didn't. We came all the way back down to 2,422. And we are 0.5%, so not too bad there for gold. We have the gold to silver ratio. The big breakdowns has happened, which is nice, which is really important for this, commodity bull market. We have broken down here, rising wedge into the retest, the support, and we shall see we are climbing higher now. So maybe we have like an extra leg to it, but overall, I'm very confident that the big breakdown has happened. Now we just need to wear out the bulls in this ratio, meaning the bears, and then gold and silver will once again climb. Up 0.8% today, the gold to silver ratio. The Dixie here is at a very important level. Roughly the 104 is just a major level to hold here. If it doesn't hold, look out below. Very close. If we break there, that is a huge tailwind for commodities and stocks also, and crypto, all that good stuff. You can see the rail here, right there, broke last week, and now we're basically sitting there, up 0.15% today. But at some point, we might get a huge candle here, and gold, silver, oil, I think also will take off at that point in time. It's a long-term rail going back to the start of 2024, and I think we have more downside in play if that happens. Bitcoin here up 4.5%. On Twitter, I called it here that the move down here for crypto or Bitcoin was a bit overdue, and sure it was, up 17%. The reason were this trend line here, right there. You can see we ticked it and then boom, all the way up there. So still not out of the woods just yet here. In order to really become really bullish, in my opinion, and also my Amazon Bitcoin fractal to not be true, we need to take out 70, 73, 74,000 or so. Oil here is at a huge Elliott wave. I'll remove all the short-term stuff here. This is the pattern that is of importance. If we break and have it there roughly a tad higher there, roughly 84.5, in my opinion, oil is going way higher from here. So until we break that again, it's neutral, but at that point in time, it looks really good. Almost flat today, 0.3% down. The GDX, I want to show it on the weekly, by the way. About or has broken it depends on which trend line you use. But again, the gold miners are about to break, has broken a 14-year trend line in the making here. Down 0.5% today. It doesn't really matter at all. Again, 0.5% is no biggie, right? That was the latest, break, and we came all the way higher, and we have basically, made a 2.5-year high here, and we are about to peak out here. Very interesting here for the gold miners. Silver miners, I also want to show on the weekly basis here. We came hugely bullish down here. 30 weekly is coming up nicely. Down roughly 1%, 0.7 today. Double top at the moment, but the pressure is up. We have broken out above this really important horizontal level 33. It's still okay here. I do think we might have some sideways action due to this rally, and then we potentially go higher here. The uranium spot price hasn't moved in a long time, but I think that's about to change big time here. The reason is this goes back to 2024, the start, all the way down, and now we're here. We can add on a Bollinger Band, which I like to do from time to time. It's getting narrow as hell. Basically, 83.4 and 87 is our range. That will make a huge pop to the upside, and this will be very bad to the downside. So we have a few days, maybe weeks left until this triangle here gets resolved one way or the other. Overall, let me remove the Bollinger Band here. Overall, we're still in a very strong uptrend here, started in 2020. And if we break here, I don't think we will tag the lower trend line. I think we'll go straight up to here, which is roughly 130, 135, basically all-time highs, right? So we could be in for a massive move here, really. And I also think the uranium miners is setting up for that. If you look at the URA divided by the uranium spot price, which I don't have on this list, we do that on the Substack, looking at that on a daily basis at the moment. URNM here down 1.5%. Okay, we did break this rail here, went sideways for a bit, and then we blasted higher. Retesting now. So for now, from a textbook point of view, it's all fine. Nothing to worry about, really. The scary part comes if we come back in and then we start to go down here. Then, from a false breakout comes huge reversals. So that's very sketchy if that happens. But for now, it's nothing to worry about, really. So yeah. The 10-year yields is also at a very cliffhanging moment. This goes back, roughly, actually 1 year, excuse me. You can see the trend line, the blue rail here, potentially about to give in, meaning lower rates is coming in the near future. And that is good, of course, for basically everything at the beginning. I think if rate starts to fall, really hard, something is up, and then it starts to become a problem. And I think stocks and all, a lot of things will sell off. But big moment in here. And I think if we fail here at roughly 4.2, we are going down to at least, in my opinion, at least 3.8. So 1% up today, though. But again, in the long term, I think we're breaking down. I really do. I really do. Palladium, a long-term bottom that has been tried to be put in place for the past 8 months or so. And again, you can see we are breaking out here, but we also, there's a lot of noise going on here, even on the daily. And in my opinion, we need to get above anywhere between 1,050 to 1,100. Down 2% today, bit of a nasty candle there, but yeah, the week is still young. I want to remove all this stuff there. Platinum is down, basically flat today, 0.3%. The same thing applies for platinum. Anywhere between 1,050 and 1,100. That is where platinum takes off. Until then, we're still below the blue neckline. So basically, what happens there doesn't matter. If we get below, however, roughly 940, then we have more downside in the making. So right now here, where we are between 940 and again 1,100 basically noise in quotes, right? Copper here, we turned very, very bullish at $4. Breakout, retest, a massive rally. And we had a target of 5. We overshot a bit here, it came down hard at this pivot high over there. And now we are bouncing. And currently, for now, we are in a bull flag on the copper, down 1.6 today, 6% today. And as long as we're in this flag here, it's basically noise, basically. I don't have much on this one. I need to update this. This is the Dutch TTF gas breakdown last week of this bear flag. So for now, we are kind of bearish on the Dutch gas. At some point in time, we could turn bullish again, but we need more proof. Flat for the day. Coal, I want to show you coal, but I'm going to switch to Heiken Ashi. The 120 is a massive level. It goes back a long time. And the blue setup here, or the blue formation, we broke in a bull flag, and now we're trying to break out. I need a bit more proof, but coal looks to be having a serious try at the bottom, up roughly 2% for the day. XLE has done some really, really important today here. We broke here the 3-month trend line, basically. You can see it here. There it is. And we started off really good, and then we gave it a bit back here, up 1.5%. But this is really good for energy, in the energy sector, basically, energy, XLE. We want to see follow through for tomorrow, and we really need to see these level here hold. But again, here we could be in the same path as we are here, same thing as over here, right? So we have a breakout, potentially a breakout here again. So yeah, one to watch there for the XLE. I think if we start to see continuation here, that's also a precursor for oil breaking out. So we shall see. We shall definitely see. Have a great day, guys. And as mentioned, I want to do these. Hopefully, I can do it on a daily basis for you guys. Just a brief update. And if we have something major, we will talk a bit about it more in depth. Speaking of in depth, join me on Substack if you want to be a part of the community. Have a great day, guys. Cheers. Bye.